like that Pelle right there, man.
Yeah,
it's soda. It's the soda shit.
Soda joint. You know
soda. That's about an extra 500 right there, or 300.
I know a guy. You know.
I know a guy. What's the date? 1970 what? Yeah.
78.
You an 80s baby though. You an 80s baby. Yeah, I'm 71.
I'm 77.
77. Yeah. That's nice. That's real nice.
71.
71. I was born 3 days before Frazier whooped Ali's ass when they first fight.
You know what? I'm jealous of you because you was alive when the Knicks actually won some shit here, man.
I can't remember.
I know you can't remember, but you was alive for it.
I was alive for that shit, right?
Yo, we not too far, man. We not too far, man.
And like 3 years after the fucking Jets won a fucking Super Bowl and shit. Yeah. Shit, we ain't too far removed from slavery, nigga.
Talk about it,
right? They're like, oh, forget about it. It was so long ago. How long ago?
Nah, them pictures in the water fountain was almost in color.
Right.
That's a grandmother away.
Mm-hmm. One grandma away, right?
Not even. My grandmother was 100 years old when she passed.
Whew.
Right.
How many babies she had? She was still dropping them.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
my
mom.
Then the babies was having babies at a young age.
He kidnapped my grandma from the South. She only got a birth certificate.
Yeah.
I can tell you, listen, my family history is crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild.
Everybody got one, I'm telling you.
Grandparents.
So I done brought down the move with slavery and kidnapping black old ladies.
No, we talking about the grands, the ancestors and shit, man.
You know, look, speaking of that, you know what I've always wondered? Why aren't there any like epic black movies?
It was. I mean, but y'all wasn't alive. Well, you was. Fucking Roots, man. That it was like a 4-day event, or was it a weekly event? I can't really remember, but I know it changed a lot because up to that point, we had no idea what Africa was like and shit, you know. Or
Shaka Zulu.
Shaka Zulu. That was 80s though.
80s.
And that was a dope one too. Bum bum bum.
They brought murder.
Wanawa Zulu.
Bum 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 bum. Boom, boom, boom. Shaka Zulu. Boom, 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 boom.
Why isn't there more of that shit though?
Well, I don't think. Well, honestly, Hollywood it's a fickle woman. You know, it's like when you the flavor of the month, we're gonna make a bunch of you. When it's not hot anymore, we move on. And I think that's why the business has been surviving so long, that, you know, they get comfortable and the gatekeepers sort of keep the machine rolling by saying nay and yay to certain shit. But then there's always that one person that sneaks through the cracks and changes what the whole game looks like and how the game is played. Ryan Coogler is one of those people, you know? And I would like to think directors that I can't even think of right now, the black director. I mean, Mario, Melvin Van Peebles as well, right?
Issa Rae,
Issa Rae, for her to come from where she came from, the humble beginning she came from, to where she is now, it shows you, like, the game it's not rigged, it's just a glitch in it. You know what I mean? And it's up to you to be able to be as confident in your product as you are in yourself when you present it. And I think that's what makes it resonate a lot, especially because I remember I've heard, and this was years ago, we talking double-digit years, black people don't watch TV, black people don't go to the movies, things like that. So that may play a factor in it as well when it comes to making movies the kind you're talking about.
But that's been disproved. Like Black Panther.
I know it's man. We know and shit because you don't sell 1 billion fucking tickets and all white people just went to go see that shit for real, you know, or just all males and shit, women too. But to speak to what you talking about, it's more or less like those gatekeepers are still there with these old stereotypes or old rules, whatever you want to call them, and then so let's say there is an exception, like a Ryan Coogler or something like that, there's always still an obstacle that has to be overtaken, even though we shall overcome, we done overcame, and we're still overcoming. there's still going to be people. Oh shit! Yeah, you about to call
We
me
don't
that?
overcame, but we still overcoming it.
Right, but you know, and you see that there's always going to be someone there that says, "Wait a minute, you don't belong here. You don't belong in this space."
You experienced that?
Well, I mean, honestly, I've never really experienced anything like that, but I've been made to feel that way. Not in a verbal sense, but a sense of, you know, you get to staring, things like that.
Staring?
You know? People stare, you know.
But you Method Man. So you don't know if they
But
staring like.
I'm speaking outside of whether it's regardless of celebrity or not. At the end of the day, let's say black cop, once he takes the uniform off and shit, if a white person sees him with his gun, he's not a cop. He's a black motherfucker with a gun. He's dangerous.
Right.
Period.
Any particular instances that you feel like I felt it that day?
Well, I mean, there's been a few instances, but the way I handled it, the way I handled it, I was on a plane one time, and I don't know, it was just a rude white lady, you know what I mean? And for some reason, I'm in the best of moods, and I was not going to let this lady detract me from this mood. So I was like, "You're right, ma'am. You have an excellent day. Jesus loves you." I went and took my seat. This old black couple saw that shit, and they came over to me, and they were like, "You showed a lot of restraint there. We respect what you did." And I think the old man was like, "But I would have smacked her motherfucking head." But I'm saying it was real though. But he was like, "You showed a lot of restraint, and that was a respectable manner in which you handled her." And she was older than me, so I took that, and that shit resonated with me for a very long time. I was like, "Yeah, you know, sometimes you don't fight fire with fire, even though you want to, but it's really water."
Yeah. Times you gotta Tai Chi that shit.
Right.
Ah, we here. All right, we back.
How many times I've been on this motherfucker? This
is number four? Number 4. Yo, you was on the 10th episode.
10th, wow.
10th.
Yeah, shit. That was my first. That was my debut on the 10th.
That's the debut.
I'll be telling people I was on the first one. I was on the first.
Top 10.
Technically,
Top 10.
technically, you may have been the first one that a lot of people watched.
That's what's up. That's
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We broke $1 million on that?
Nah.
We didn't?
We broke $1 million in the other ones.
On the other shit? Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
You did numbers, man.
They did some numbers.
It's very nice. I appreciate it.
concerned with numbers, though. It's just nice to know sometimes. You know
We broke $1 million with the battle.
The battle, yeah, that was
Why you ain't
trending
take his head
#1.
off, man? Why you ain't take his head off? Like, I mean, really, like I felt like you was playing.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I felt like you was playing, man.
I don't know how to respond.
I felt like you was playing, man.
You wanted...
I wanted you to lose. How did you fucking lose? We friends with all that.
Right. See, you don't, but that's a given.
This is why the co-hosts keep changing.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.